Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. Four Cap Scaler. Uh, we're gonna go ahead and do a couple of more VR races here. We're gonna use the BMW M4 safety car, and we're gonna go through a couple of tracks. But this time we're gonna do it at like night. It's gonna be like one of those night tracks, so that way you can see how the VR looks when you're driving at night, especially with these cars, because these cars are safety cars and they have the strobe lights, these very vibrant strobe lights that you guys can see also in police squad cars, or uh, fire rescue trucks. So, anyway, let's go ahead and let's do this really quick. By the way, I am using my T150 racing wheel, and I highly recommend you get this racing wheel. So let's go ahead and let's do this really quick. If you hear the noise in the background, that's just my TV that's out there, far out. So I apologize for that. I don't know if you can hear it, but you might hear it a little bit, depending what are you listening and watching this YouTube video on. You might be watching it on a big surround sound speakers, and you might hear it. So the whole purpose of this video is going to be just a kind of joyride. I'm not going to I'm not going to go crazy on a racetrack like I did previously. I'm not going to do anything crazy like I did in the previous video where I was driving really, really fast. So this is not at night. What this is basically, this is like early morning, like dawn, like 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning, something like that. So, but still, you will see what I'm talking about. You will see those strobe lights and everything. So let's do it. All right, so let's adjust ourselves over here. See what I'm saying? We'll do some joyriding here. I'll just show you around the car a little bit. I'm not gonna like race here. What I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna like drive around a little bit, show you a little bit the VR so you can see what it's like looking backwards and then forward, stuff like that. So that's the whole point here. I'm going to try to do is just show you how it looks in the VR mode as you're looking back and forth. Now, if you see this little blackout screen, if you see this little shadow blackout screen, what that is basically, it means that I'm out of my tracking. I'm out of my space, and that's why you see that. This is where you have to make sure that you properly calibrate. Now, the best way to calibrate it, if you're like out of place, just click the option, hold the option button, and you see right now it's gonna go ahead and do that for you. But anyway, what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna joyride a little bit and show you around the car. So alright, let's do this really quick. I mean, the reason I said to me personally that this is a great VR experience is because because there's a really sense of geometry. Like when you're moving around the VR, when you're looking back, you really feel like you're inside a car, and you really have that feeling. The attention to detail, it's like pretty good here. You can look and check and see the dashboard. It would be kind of cool if you could touch the dashboard like when you're driving. That'd be kind of cool. Remember, what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of joyriding and showing you how this thing looks. I mean, the attention to detail on the seats and on the racing wheel here is pretty good. Like when you look at the seat, when you look even the back seats, like right here, let me put on a brake. Hold on, let me park here. Like when you look in the back, when you look at even the overhead light, it looks really realistic. And even the crowd, like when you look at the crowd over there, and you look at yourself and your racing wheel, and you can even see the reflection on there, like on a speedometer. You can also see the reflection like on this CD player or whatever it is over here. You can see the reflection on it as well. So alright, let's drive now a little bit. Let's do this. Let's catch up to that car, to the safety car. Oh, look at that, it's already finished. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, try a different car. We're going to exit out of here. We'll try something different. Continue VR driving. And we're going to choose... we'll do it at the dusk. This should be interesting at the dusk right here. And we'll choose a different car. We'll go over here and choose something different. Let's see what we got. I don't know if I'm gonna go with the supercar. I might go with this. What is this? RCZ GRB rally car. We can try this out. See how it looks. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. So we're gonna check this out. Look at this. This is Peugeot actually. This is a Peugeot car. It looks pretty good. We're gonna check this out. I'm gonna try it out really quick. It's loading right now. Now, I would like to say that this is not a limited VR. You know, a lot of people saying that Gran Turismo Sport, it's a limited VR. It's not a limited VR. It does have, you can choose any car, you can choose any track, and you can drive in the VR. The only thing that's limited is you cannot race online with VR. But I could honestly, that doesn't bother me. I could care less about that. As long as I can drive VR in any car or any track, that's what I'm really more concerned about. As you can see, this thing obviously will look much better in HDR on 4K. But even on VR, this looks fantastic. Alright, so we're gonna do this really quick. Alright, this looks nice, man. This looks really nice. Look, there's a GoPro camera. Can you see it? Look, there's a... You see it? GoPro camera right there. This is a really nice car, man. Very responsive. And another thing I want to say, what's so cool about Gran Turismo Sport, every in each car feels different. There's a certain weight to it, there's a certain response to it, and you definitely feel it. Like when you are using this racing wheel, T150 Thrustmaster, you definitely feel the difference on the controls on certain cars. I mean, here's the thing. I have nothing against Forza Motorsport 7. I like Forza Motorsport 7. I like Project Cars 2. I like Drive Club. But there's something about Gran Turismo Sport that it's just... It feels more realistic to me, is what I'm trying to say. Geometry, depth of field, the way the car feels, the controls. The controls is the main key factor here for me, and controls on Gran Turismo Sport are really good. And it's not just me saying, a lot of people are saying the exact same thing, you know. See, there's that GoPro camera right there, you see it? See it right there? The GoPro camera. There's NOS right there. The attention to detail, it's truly remarkable. And when you're sitting inside a car, you truly have that feeling of geometry, like every car feels different, you know. Like I feel exactly as if I would sitting in this car for real. I guarantee you I would have the same exact feeling, and that's what Gran Turismo Sport did here on the PlayStation VR. They really put a lot of effort and time to make sure the geometry is accurate. On Project Cars 2, I just didn't feel that geometry. On Drive Club VR, I felt like it was out of place. Here, everything feels realistic. Let's pass him. Hold on. Let's tailgate him. How about that? Let's just tailgate him. Oh, look. He just hit me from behind. Wow. So anyway, let's look around this car. Like, look at all the detail here. For example, hold on. Look at all the detail here. For example, look at the GoPro camera. Look at all these instruments and everything. This is a pretty cool attention to detail, you know. Now, granted, it's really important that you calibrate your seat, Make sure that your seat is adjusted. Make sure that your camera, PlayStation camera, it's positioned to a certain feet that it's needed in order for you to get the best possible tracking. All of these elements have to play a huge role in order for you to have the really good experience. Once you have everything set up properly and calibrated properly, you're truly going to be enjoying the Gran Turismo Sport. Here, let me lean back a little bit. So there you have it, just a short little video. I'll have more of these videos. I just wanted to do this video really quick just to show you a little bit inside a car, checking things out, the detail and the attention to detail that's put into Gran Turismo Sport VR. And looks really detailed. This is probably one of the most detailed VR racing games I have seen, and I tried them all. Gran Turismo Sport, definitely it's the best VR racing experience you'll have. They definitely spent a lot of time making sure that it was done properly. You can tell that they spent a lot of time adjusting things and everything, including the HDR for 4K. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. There you have it.